Now, confidence, optimism, I'm going to say that they are bursting out all over. The country appears to be confident that President Trump's pro-growth agenda will be implemented. Zane Tankel is with us. He's Apple Metro CEO. You run casual dining operations, right, for the benefit of our viewers.
I do.
Now, do you see and feel this explosion of optimism that I'm talking about?
Yeah, optimism comes from leadership. And obviously, like him or not like him, you got to respect the leadership. And
Are you seeing it?
I definitely see it. But the big one everybody's waiting for is tax reform. If we get the tax reform, then I think we'll really see surge.
But we had numbers this morning. I think it was consumer confidence, wasn't it?
Yes, consumer sentiment coming back up.
Way high up there. Big business confidence, small business confidence, home builder confidence, all out there as very, very strong.
Absolutely. Again, in anticipation of tax reform, more money in the pocket. I think one of the things he can do, which is a snap, is the repatriation of all these billions and trillions of dollars offshore. Give a tax moratorium, let them bring them all back here again, and that's an immediate injection into the economy.
Look, Zane, I'm reading between the lines here. You're saying, yes, explosion of confidence and optimism all around the tax cut. What happens if we don't get the tax cut this year?
Well, that's what I have to say. But again, it goes back to leadership. As long as it's on the table and as long as they're continuing to drive it. I had occasion last night, Stuart, to have dinner with Senator Tim Scott of North Carolina, Orrin Hatch, Ed Cox from New York State, a very small group, maybe 15 of us, and they all said I said I was coming on air to see you today. They all send their very best.
Oh, that's very nice to hear.
And I asked them that question because I knew this was our topic, and they all said they feel it as well within their constituencies. And Ed Cox, surprisingly, as he travels the state, said in upper New York is a wasteland.
Yes,
he said he feels that optimism.
Now that's interesting because upstate New York, you're right. I mean, it is a wasteland. I'm very familiar with it, and it's a very sad story. But he says, picking up, signs of movement?
He said he feels that as he travels the state, as he talks to people in the state, he definitely feels optimism. And I can tell you within our restaurants, we do about 200,000 meals a week, that there is a sense of, but again, around tax reform and the elimination of the mandates in health care. Not pulling health care apart completely. Obviously, that's not going to happen. I think it's like eating an elephant, Stuart. We've got to take one bite at a time. To break it all apart and insert a new one, that's going to be more than a little difficult.
But in your line of business, you want to get rid of the mandate.
That's the one I think everybody wants to. Puts more money in the consumer's pocket. It's in effect a tax cut.
Yeah, I got it. I want you to deal with this, and this is the story. It comes to us from the city of Berkeley, California.
Yes.
Don't wince too much.
I lived there when I graduated college.
Did you go to Berkeley?
No, I worked at the Metropolitan Life Insurance Company on an executive training program. I went to Wharton.
So you...
Donald and I.
Oh, excuse me. I'm very sorry. You went to Wharton. Okay, well, let me do the story.
And I graduated.
Okay. So did Donald Trump.
He did.
He finished near the top, didn't he? He did very well, wasn't it?
No comment.
Okay, all right. The city of Berkeley. Let me get the story out here, okay? They voted, the city council voted unanimously, became the first city in America. They said, we're going to divest. We will not invest in or have anything to do with any company that's anything to do with building the wall. I think the left is trying to make America ungovernable. I know I'm delving into politics here. I'm on dangerous ground. Go ahead.
Well, obviously, that's the beauty of a democracy, right? People can push and pull and do as they want. And if that's what Berkeley's not New York City.
Wait a minute. You're not going to pass judgment on this? Here you have an American college campus saying, oh, no, we can't build that wall. We won't have anything to do with you.
If you were going to have it on any campus, it would be at Berkeley.
Pass judgment, Tankel. Come on, where are you? Don't just go down the middle with me here.
Okay, I can't go down the middle with you. I'm very aware of that. Join the team, I'd say, to people in Berkeley, because it's going through, it's going to happen. There's lots of ways it can happen other than a brick wall. It can be through technology. It could be through light beams. It could be lots of different ways. But the reality is we're going to get pushback, and I'm a realist.
You know what? When I bring Zane Tankel on the program, who had dinner with all these hotshots last night, I expected to pound the table, you know, but I didn't get it today. What's wrong with you? Is it St. Patrick's Day getting to it, Tankel?
It must be that. It must be the Jewish, the Irish.
You need some Guinness, son. Let me tell you. Zane, you're all right.
All
Get
right,
out there and celebrate.
I will.
Thank you.